dun 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 dun.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yo! I'm Jeep,
And I'm Rick.
and welcome back to another Star Wars Predictions. This time it's Episode 8.
The Last Jedi.
Man, just the title alone, right off the bat. I mean, the mysteries are evolving, the wheels are turning. It's a lot to talk about and get overhyped about, so you can be disappointed in the future.
I mean, what could the title even mean? The Last Jedi.
Does it mean Luke's the last, or does it mean Jedi plural? Or does it mean Jedi like,
Or
the...
the?
What matters here is Last Jedi as a sentence. I mean, that's a full sentence, not a fragment. It says a million words.
This is true. It's the first actual non-sentence fragment.
And first title in the whole series to have Jedi in it. First you had Sith, now you have Jedi, like the duality of man. Who came up with that whole concept for this?
I think it was J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. Back when he and George were creating the whole franchise, it was sort of like a double-sided coin. So we have the Jedi, but why the last?
Why not the first?
I mean, the first Jedi. Who was the first Jedi? Yoda? I mean, he's pretty old.
But who was Yoda's dad?
Yoda had a dad? Yo dad?
Yo dad.
It's like yo mama, but yo dad.
Yo dad.
Hashtag yo dad. But if yo dad was the first, who'd last?
Who'd last?
Is it Luke? Or is it saying like Jedi in a plural sense, or like maybe him and Rey?
Or
by
is
the way,
it Kylo?
Kylo ain't no Jedi.
What
Kylo's
if he
about
the last Jedi?
Kylo's about as Jedi as Dr. Phil is a real doctor, you know. But speaking of Luke, if he is the last Jedi, that is, this one's all about Luke. Because in the last one, Luke was on the poster. Luke was on the action figures. Luke was in the cereal box.
He wasn't on the poster.
He wasn't?
No. That was Harrison Ford.
Oh, I hate to be ageist here, but white men, when they get old, they kind of look a little bit alike.
Yeah. I mean, even like Carrie Fisher, I was like, oh, Jabba the Hutt back in Star Wars?
Oh, that...
Rest in peace. Rest
Dude,
in peace.
that's not cool. Jabba the Hutt died. We got Rey, we got Luke, they're training. I mean, that'd be pretty good. What do you think that'll sound like? Like, you think it'll just start off... Because I hear it starts off right where TFA stopped. The crawl, and then it's going to zoom down, but it's not going to be like on a spaceship, it's just going to be on her hand holding out the lightsaber.
It's going to be like Luke looks over his shoulder and he's like, oh shit, and he like zips up his pants really.
Yeah, they should go back.
Really quick.
They should like start right before she shows up to show us what he was doing.
Yeah, he's like...
So he was like peeing. He was peeing. He peed. He peed. I mean, everyone's like, dude, that's the grave of his wife.
No.
That's his pee hole.
That a pee hole.
That a pee hole. Who is this young nubile visitor? Oh, my lightsaber, I threw that thing away.
Pretty sure I know how it begins, though. It starts like, it's going to actually start in space. It's going to be Kylo Ren and Snoke. They're talking on the ship. And it's going to be like, Snoke's like, you failed me, Kylo. You're supposed to get the girl. And he's like, I will get her. I promise. And he's like, it won't be easy. She is very persistent in her training. And then it's going to be on Luke and her. And she's going to be like, I can't do this. And she just goes right back down to there and they fly.
That'll be good. Let's set the tone here. Roll the 70s flashback music here. As a lot of kids, they think of Star Wars growing up. They think, be it a white boy, a black boy, or a girl. I want to be Luke Skywalker because they made Luke Skywalker an everyman. He's just a kid with problems who just wants to go out there and make it himself, just like you or me. It's not really about who he represents, or I for one don't look like a young Mark Hamill. Look at me, but I still related to Luke Skywalker. So a lot of people think when they think Star Wars, they think relatability and a Joseph Campbell story of a hero's growth. But turns out we were wrong. All the old Star Wars movies, their essential message was fuck women. Only strong men can be good characters.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not white, you're either Lando, who betrays everybody, or Mace, who gets barbecued and thrown into a city.
Yes.
So, I must admit, I had to kind of reevaluate my childhood and say, you know what, you're right. Just as sort of a reparation, all future Star Wars movies should have female protagonists, strong female protagonist. To quote Josh Gad. Now, I know Josh Gad and Daisy Ridley, you know, he's got a Twitter presence with Daisy Ridley, and you and me, we're big Gad fans. We like to call ourselves the Gadflies. Gadflies! I mean, he killed it in Beauty and the Beast, killed it in Frozen. I mean, he's in so many, The Comedians, great show. I mean, he's one of those guys where you look at his body of work and you think, wow.
What a body. You know?
What a body.
What a body.
Exactly. I mean, all jokes aside, I mean, it may look like he has pubic hair on his head, but I'd like to put some pubic hair in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, even though it may seem at first glance like somebody somewhere is putting him in everything for no reason, he does have a lot of charm and charisma. I mean, that's why we're Gadflies. Gadflies! But, you know, speaking of Gad, he's more Star Wars adjacent. Let's talk about somebody Star Wars engulfed, embedded. We got a new character, okay? Her name's Jamie Tran or something like that. Once again, Tran, we get the political agenda there.
We get it.
She's an Asian.
Yes.
Now, it's funny that every time they talk about her, they mention that first, even though that's not supposed to matter.
First of all, I want to say, go Asians.
I mean, it's not like they just cast her for simply that reason, because JJ was asked a question at a convention, why are there no Asian characters? And he said there will be in the next one, and now there is.
Plan on having any Asian characters join the cast in any upcoming Star Wars films?
I'm not casting the movies that are coming out, but if I were to, I would cast them as only Asian.
Did that happen? Yes, but it's not the reason for it.
But let's put all that aside, because I mean, I love dim sum. There's a good reason she's in this film. I hear according to Rain Jansen, who praised her up and down at Star Wars Celebration. I mean, she was treated like a queen, like a full-fledged character, not just a token add-on who's cute and that's nice. That'll please the Asians and our Chinese market. But she was treated like a great character, and apparently she doesn't have Jedi power. She's just some like mechanic or something, right?
Yeah, it's like something like that your average Chinese moviegoer could relate to, you know, because they didn't really go see Force Awakens. They see Transformers, they don't see Force Awakens. So it's not like Disney's like,
well, that's
what can we do?
In Transformers 3, Dark of the World, Ken Jeong, Dr. Ken's in there. So, I mean, Great Wall with Matt Damon, right?
Yeah.
They weren't going to see that until they put Matt Damon in it, because he's Chinese.
Yes.
He has Chinese heritage. So, I mean, it's just how they work over there. I'm not calling a spade a spade. I'm not throwing stones, you know. I only watch movies with thin, curly, red-haired people, you know?
Like Chris Pratt, you know? Only Chris Pratt.
Don't get me started, dude. Guardians, are you kidding me? That's what we should be doing predictions for. Fuck Star Wars, Guardians. You know what I mean?
Guardians 2. What's that going to be like?
That's going to be fucking great. Wait, that's already out, right?
Shit.
Oh, we missed it? Damn. I am Groot. Little joke. Little insight.
Little joke.
Only Guardians.
Little Groot joke.
That. Only our Guardians.
Little baby Groot joke.
Yeah, what other new actors in this one? Were there a few big names announced?
Oh, we got one of the guys from Guardians, actually. Benicio El Del Toro.
Oh, he walks between two worlds.
El Del Toro.
Del Toro. That guy, I mean, if he's not acting, he's making amazing films with practical effects and creatures. You know, I love
Strong, independent women.
Hans Maze was so good. He did. The next thing I'm going to talk about has been leaked online. Who knows if it's true, but there's a high chance it is. So if you've been watching this so far saying, who are these two Joker, Toker, Smoker, Steve Miller motherfuckers? I don't believe a shit word of this. You're about to hear truth, so you might want to turn it off. Go run away, go suckle on your mommy's teat, or you know, pay your food stamps and
let it dangle.
Yep. Go fuck the mailman. Okay. I saw a leaked photo. Well, not a photo, a drawing, an illustration, an artist rendering, if you will, of a little creature that's going to be there. Apparently, this creature is like kind of part and parcel of a certain planet's ecology. Now, how it's going to play into the film, I don't know, but they're called porgs. And they're cute little fellas. They kind of look like, remember they used to have Beanie Babies back in the 90s? Imagine a giraffe. They walk like this. They got this tall neck. Imagine if the giraffe was just like a ball. Like if a fish, it's just kind of like a tuna ball. You know, so it just kind of rolls around, but it has like feet on it and a little beak. So basically these porgs kind of look like those things, but if it was a walrus. It's like a walrus ball. Now, I don't know how they went from Ewoks, which is little teddy bear midges, to Gungans, which is like fish lip salamander people, to now walrus balls, but I like the way they're thinking.
I think it makes sense because Rain Johnson worked on Breaking Bad for a while, and you
Yeah.
remember that one when Jesse was like doing the meth, and they saw these like little.
Oh,
I think it was
yeah.
that's what porgs are from. Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
wait a second.
Breaking the walls.
Cinematic universe, motherfucker.
Walter
If
White.
Marvel can do it, and if Universal Monsters can do it, speaking of which, how fucking excited are you for the new Mummy, dude?
Dude.
She Mummy, motherfucker. You sleep with the wrong She Mummy, you might wake up with scarabs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there were no She Mummies in the old Mummy films.
Wait, I thought there was like a first. Wasn't there one in the first movie?
No, that's Rachel Weisz. You know, you've seen Brothers Bloom.
Rain Jansen.
Rain Jansen's most famous film. But, so...
That's why he's doing this movie.
That's why...
Episode 8.
What if Rachel Weisz is in episode 8, dude?
What'd you put? Ray's mom. You think?
Ray's mom. Maybe. She is from the planet of Britain.
Oh, you know, actually, I did hear a little rumor. So, remember in TFA, you had this new little character. They're like, we want a new Yoda. That's a girl. Yeah, you know, like they had Lupita Nyong'o. They put her in this role, you know, as a voice role.
My favorite character.
She got fired.
Oh,
She
why?
wasn't. She didn't appeal. Just her voice. Something was wrong.
They
She
probably
came
got mad at her for
across-
playing two roles because she was in Rogue One also.
Yeah, she was in Rogue One also.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she's kind of jumping contract. They fired her ass. Rachel
That's
Weisz.
kind of racist, though.
Rachel Weisz. Though. No, because she had orange
That's like
skin.
giving La La Land the
She had
Oscar.
orange skin though.
Okay, good point. She had like butthole eyes. Like, get that out of here. Get that. We're done. We're done.
We're done. So
Oh.
now, and she's not even CGI anymore. She's a puppet.
And
But
Rachel
not like-
Weisz is playing her.
Yeah, isn't that? And no, and this is the best part. It's not like a puppet like Baba Joe or like that little like pig thing drinking out of the water. It's like a Muppet puppet. It's like Jim Henson is back from the dead and he's in Rachel Weisz playing this puppet.
Maz Weiss, the Muppet puppet. Fuck it, dude. I'm excited now.
Yeah. So there's one other person in this, and she's actually a white woman. Which I mean, woman power, but she's white. But
Yeah, kinda conflicted there.
Laura Dern, I
Laura
think
Dern.
she was in like Journey to the Center of the Earth or something.
Yeah.
Something with like dinosaurs or
Red
big
Velvet.
apes.
I think it's like about cake or something.
Yeah.
But
Red
yeah, she
Velvet.
seems pretty good.
Yeah, she's up and coming, I think. Also.
I'm sure her first film was about abortion, so she's probably okay.
Actually, you know, I want to go back onto something how you were saying earlier, because J.J. Abrams, he gave us that play it safe, you know, he puts a lot of tape on his movie, he likes to be very perfect, and Ryan Johnson's basically like, fuck that, I'm going to break new ground. So remember how Rey, she like beats Kylo's ass and then flicks his face, and he had like this huge scar?
Yeah.
Rain Johnson was like, you know what, I don't like the placement of that scar, I'm going to move it. You know where he moved it? His dick.
Oh,
He's got this
shit.
gash, and he's gonna be like in a chair. He's gonna be like this.
Gash Rendar. I mean, do you think Kylo is going to become the hero and Rey's going to go dark? Because you never know with Rain
You
Jansen.
never know with Rain. Rain is all about unpredictability or ripping off movies he's seen before.
Yeah, one of those two.
One of those two. I'm not sure which one. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I've heard some rumors.
Mm.
I heard some things like Snoke is actually gonna be like 30 feet tall. You know, it's like Kylo's gonna go in a room and go, whoa, and then Snoke's like, what? He's like, you're really that tall? He's like, duh. And then it's gonna be like, ha ha, popcorn's gonna
Dude, that
go
was so good.
flying.
I heard Seth MacFarlane, like, they hired him to write that scene. Like,
Oh
just that
yeah,
one
I
scene.
heard he's in it.
He got paid more than Carrie Fisher, I heard.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah, that's really messed up. Oh, I heard, now this is not about the cast. A little bit more fine print here. This hardcore, this deep inside baseball, but I heard they chose specifically the red color for Star Wars, the logo, specifically for a reason. Because if you look, all the other ones are like blue or yellow, Jackie Tran, but
Gadfly.
this one's red. What do you think that means? Do you think it's going to be darker, like there's going to be blood, like younglings getting shafted left and right?
Younglings. You think they'll have younglings? I haven't seen actually any younglings in TSA.
We saw Youngling Ray.
Youngling Ray, yeah. Railing. Rainling.
Ray. You know, Rain kind of sounds like Ray.
You think? You
Youngling
think he's
Ray.
the dad?
Youngling Ray.
Ray. What if that's it? That's what I think I heard somebody talk about one time, is that the big twist, Kylo's gonna cut off Rey's hand, and then Rey's hanging on, and he's like gonna say, "Your father never told you your true name." She's gonna say, "What?" And he's gonna say, "It's Rain." And then he takes off his mask, and it's the director. And
Oh,
he's like,
dude, that'd be
"Oh."
such a like Kojima thing to do.
Yeah.
Kojima. I mean, having a new Star Wars, I mean, Rain Johnson or no, is a reason to celebrate. And people did recently at Star Wars Celebration. Did you check that out?
Yeah. It was live in Flo Rida.
Yeah, Flo Rida was there?
Yeah, he was there.
Welcome to my house. This is some of Star Wars. And
it was cool. We had like great hosts like Warwick Davis.
Yeah, that was a big show to carry on his little shoulders.
Maybe
That's not
Test.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this working?
He's a good man.
Yeah, I mean, scientifically, you know, I'm a student of Bill Nye.
Working. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Cinema Church, and today we're going to be talking about the latest trailer for Same Kind of Different as Me. Now, they say how God works in mysterious ways, and specifically today I'm going to be talking about the character of Denver and the possibility of time travel in this film. Now, as we see in 1 minute 22 seconds...
And they really are pretty useless.
Yeah, pretty useless with the old dangleweed here.